Welcome! We have the joy of having a second Spitfire in the simulator of Microsoft's Flight Simulator 2020. We are so spoiled. It's a big community, and of course developers, they want to jump right onto it because there's a big public out there that want these planes. And there's competition going on, so... Sorry, ATC disturbing our conversation. As you can see, this is the new Aeroplane Heaven Spitfire. It's a newer version, so it has a little bit differences of the other Spitfire that we have in the sim. And that has been released today. I've flown with it. I'm here at Bristol Airport from Pilot Plus, which I just love and adore because it's always nice, and frame rate also. It's very nice. So here we have it at the inside. I must say the texturing inside the plane is really superb. There's anything to complain about. If you can see all the details here, it's gigantic. Little details, as you see maybe in other people's videos, like in the VR Pilot Sim guy already previewed the plane, but this is the full release. And I must say, the sounds that I didn't hear in his video, I will link his video in the description below, you can compare it, but there was also no sounds of the gears coming down or up. The flaps come down, you do hear it, but not like the other Spitfire, like a big clunking sound. I don't know if I can hear it already. It's just a release, but I'll get the hydraulics on. Okay, let's go. First, I'm gonna open this canopy, like here. That sound is really recorded from the real plane, I'm very sure of it. It's very nice. The rolling sound. And there.
Primary 245, please expedite your climb 3,000 feet.
So, let's open it again. That's sweet. You can even hear a echo of the sound that was in the hangar, and I'm not in the hangar now. There's these little details, of course, and the door can also be opened. You don't have the locking sound that nice with the other, like the other Spitfire. Click, unlock it, and then drop it. And you do have to close it and lock it before you can open or close the canopy, really. Okay. Now we can hear all the sounds. Okay, the procedure, I didn't read the manual really, but I saw it in in Steve's video. So fuel, left, right, on. You also have to be careful, this is a cutoff, idle cutoff. That was, per default, it was cut, so I had to push it in. See, it was like this, that's why I couldn't start my engine. I was looking and looking and looking, it was this little pin here, the cutoff, idle cutoff. Here you can check your fuel level in both tanks, so the left tank is more full than the right. Then mixture, fully rich. Propeller, full propeller power. This is already open also, this is the air intake, coolant. I don't know if you can see it, I didn't check that. As you can see, the outside, everything is very nicely textured. I see a difference. I think it's the inflow there below. Let's close it and see if you can see a difference there. Now it's closed. I don't see a real difference there. There's a plane coming in. It's always nice to watch. A busy airport, Bristol Airport. Big commercial jet with no wheels. I don't have name tags on, so it could be another player or just a real plane, because I have all my traffic on. So I don't see any difference there. So, but of course for starting the engine it has to be open. Fuel tanks are both open. the cutoff is in, and then we have to scroll the wheel to unlock this primer. There's no sound still. That was also in the preview. There was no sign, still no signs of the primer, but I don't know in the real plane if you do hear something or not, because we're just spoiled with these Just Flight Piper Arrows, the Warrior 2. There's also a primer that has a sweet sound of pulling the primer. This doesn't have any sound, so you do have the twisting sound for locking it and unlocking it. So I locked it again. Now I already flown, so the engine is still hot normally. The temperature, I don't know if it shows here somewhere. And I have also external power normally, because this plane doesn't have a battery. You have to click that, and there we have it. It's a mobile battery. Now something I've noticed, if I start taxiing after starting the engine, this thing will be staying attached like this. You have to really unhook it before starting, but if you don't, you just drag it. That's also a detail we have to fix. This is a little thing. It shows the pilot or not. See, now there's no pilot whatsoever. And it shows like a chute back something here on the left wing to climb onto the wing. And if you put pilot back, that's gone and the pilot is inside. An authentic pilot. Aerials, rudder. Yeah, busy, one plane after the other here. Okay, let's start her up, because the sound that we're all been waiting for. Magnetos left, right, both. And I'm starting the engine. I crack the throttle, and then we just go and start her up. There we go. That's the engine now. Is whoa. Almost tipped her over. But as you can see, this battery is just attached. So that's not nice. It's really fixed to the plane. And if I release the brakes, which I'll do now, and I move a little bit forward, you see the battery will move with you. That's something that I have to fix, eh? So I did need it to start the engine. So let's turn it off. So now it's gone. And now we're gonna taxi. Let's close this little door and lock it. Voila. But the rest in the plane is awesome, eh? Alright. Let's ask permission. The drop down menu is not coming. Alright, no permission then. But the cockpit is smaller than the other Spitfire, so it's more easy to look left and right from the plane. Whoopsie, almost. I crashed into a jet. Alright. But the noise is nice, eh? That's sweet. Taxi here to the runway. And I'm gonna take a left here and take off. Everything is clear. Yep. Oh, the noise is nice. That they did pretty well. I still have to hear it from other people, so we pass each other in the air, what kind of noise that makes, because the other Spitfire is really awesome that way. Alright,
Primary 245. Please expedite your climb 3,000 feet.
let's go. Tail comes up. And up we go.
Primary 245 traffic.
And let's put the wheels up, and I don't hear anything really. A little bit. Just a click. So, put the wheels back down. And put the wheels back up, let's listen. If ATC shuts up. Okay. She's up again. As you can see, it's beautiful. And you see fumes of the hot air coming. Beautiful plane. Let's go inside. And here the noise is also pretty nice. Okay, ease off of the propeller. Now let's close this canopy now. Voila. Boom. It does dampen the noise, and then you can hear the whistling of the noise of the engine much better. And the frame rate is nice. It's working really well. That is sweet. It's like going a little dive. I wish I could hear it from the outside, because this plane is famous for the beautiful noise it makes. Beautiful. I was not able to blow the engine, so there's no engine failure yet, because now it's full throttle. And let's do the Sparky tests. Sparky approved. Inverted flight, which is of course should be very possible with a Spitfire. Look at this. I love it. Go into a dive and do a looping. That's sweet. Here we have the beautiful airport of Bristol from Pilot Plus. I love this airfield. I recommend it. I will also put it in the description below. This is of course in VR. I haven't figured out yet to do a perfect VR capture from one eye on my AMD system, because it's not easy. But I'll try to do it in 2D also. Okay, let's do a landing. I'll make a U-turn here. But I'm loving her. She's not cheap. I paid like 29 euros something. Okay, let's slow down. Wheels down. Flaps. Oh, way too fast. I have to slow down, but the flaps will do the work. And gently, 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 gently put her down. Rudder control, very gentle rudder control. and let her slow down by itself, and the tail comes down, but then it gets more difficult to control her. Huh? There we go, off the runway. Sorry, but that's to test the dust particles. Huh? They're also working, as you can see. The dust particles are there. Brake. Oops. Brake. And there you have her. Beautiful plane. And the noise inside is awesome. Now let's taxi back to the airport. Brakes off. Runway is clear. Oh, like. In VR, she's a joy. So it's good work, but it needs some extra sounds, huh? Let's go to the parking space near the tower, or where I took off. I'll put her where I found her. I love the noise. There we go. Let's open this canopy. And nicely does it. And brake. And then put the flaps back in. You don't hear a real clunky noise, but maybe that's different from the plane. I don't know, eh? But the reference I have is the other Spit. He has a real clunky. Let's open this again. Unlock it. And open it. Voila. And let's put the propeller down and cut the fuel. Too bad it goes to the menu. And there was the noise that I wanted to record. That's it. The new Spitfire from Aeroplane Heaven. She's a beauty. And she's more advanced. There's no 2 starter buttons like in the old one. It's just one. Let's cut the fuel. Voila. Cut that. And she's done. Thank you for viewing. If you like videos like this, please subscribe, and I will try to pioneer in the new airplanes that's coming out and give you a first impression, so you know what you're buying. So I love it. At the moment, of course, at release, you can only buy it from the original store of Aeroplane Heaven directly in the US, but they will come to Orbx or Just Flight and all other marketplaces. But I guess that's gonna take some extra days before they get it. They put it. If you can't wait like me, buy it directly from Aeroplane Heaven. I always support the developers that way, so they get all their money directly. And of course, if they make any improvements, you get your updates much faster. Once this is fully optimized and the bugs are finished, it will eventually come to the marketplace inside them from Microsoft Simulator itself. But of course, it takes forever before they validate it. And if there's an update afterwards, it takes 2 to 3 weeks. And if you buy it directly from the developer, of course, you get all these updates much faster. That's the way I love it. Alright, thank you. Have a good day. Talk to you later. Ciao, ciao. Bye. Oh, the flaps are still in. I guess the engine needs to be on, eh? This is hydraulic. Yeah. Okay, detail. Let's do that. Fuel on, start her up, get some hydraulic back. I guess I don't have to prime it because it's still hot. The power? No, I need the external power. Nope, she doesn't start. What? Oh yeah, the idle thing. Nope. There we go, something new. Why doesn't she start? It shows also amp, the battery is not doing anything. Oh, it's there. Ah, there, has a little blip. I really used the right fuel tank. No, she's not starting. There we go. Bug. What am I doing wrong? External power is connected, but it's not showing volts. I can click on that. I think that should be on, huh? The magneto. It's on. Nope, something is wrong. Okay, sorry for bothering you with this. I did something wrong, or this is a bug already. So it needs some fixing. I have external power. The fuel is there, but nothing is going. I wanted to flap in my flaps. Alright, ciao ciao, bye bye.